All
Yo.
right. Okay.
Did I just hear it say unmuted? Anyway.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's get straight to it.
Let's do it. Okay. The off season is here for the NBA. As you guys both know, there's a lot of moves going on in between teams in both the East and the West. In your guys' opinion, which teams are the most impressive in their off-season moves so far, and which team is the least impressive in their off-season moves so far? Ammons, what do you think?
I want Stanley to go first on that one. I got to think about that one.
Okay.
For me, it's the Celtics. You load 5 picks. You're able to probably draft Jason Tatum, who's solid, or Josh Jackson, and you still have leverage. And this is a perfect segue into Paul George, because the fact that the Celtics can offer all that to Indiana kind of scares me, and it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't take it unless Paul George is adamant that he will not re-sign. Now, if I'm Paul George, I'm in my prime. Then if I'm playing there and I really want to win, and if I'm drafted there, because if he's drafted there, right, and plays a season, he's able to make more by re-signing with the new team. That's the whole point of why the Lakers are trying to trade for him now, because they want to make Paul George happy to make him more money. That's what it all comes down to. Like, for people that don't know the business side of basketball, so that when people get upset about, why trade for him now and get him in the off season, that's the facts. Now, if Boston can take a risk, give up 2 high top picks and get Paul George, it's going to be hard for him to leave. So I think the Celtics got a good opportunity, and I'll leave it at that.
So Celtics are your best team in the offseason so far in terms of moves?
I've made the best moves? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Yeah, they've made the best moves.
Okay.
Let's see who they draft. It's not even the draft yet. As of now, it appears that way.
Okay. And what about the team that's been the worst so far in the offseason?
The worst? I don't know. Because a lot of teams aren't really doing much. It's only a handful. Most of it's just rumors. There's only been, few. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If we don't get Paul George, oh, yeah, I'll give that to us. But, I still got faith. I think we got something in the works, so I'm not panicking. But I'm definitely yo, this better not backfire.
Okay. All right. How about you, Ammon?
I agree with majority of it. I agree with the Celtics. I don't have a team as far as the worst. Because like he said, no one else has really made that many moves. We would have to really judge it after everything's done, after free agency and all that.
Yeah, at least July 1st. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to say this. Regardless, man, the Celtics are going to be the winners of the offseason because they're most likely going to get Gordon Hayward, and they're probably going to get someone else through the trade. So I think the Celtics are going to look like the winners regardless. Even if the Lakers do get Paul George tomorrow, I still think the Celtics will look like the winners because they're the ones that's going to be closest to taking out the Cavs in the East.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the Lakers, man, let's just get into the Lakers, man. First of all, I think the trade that they made is a good trade. I'm on board with the trade.
Even if we don't get Paul George?
As of right now, yeah. I don't think it's a fail unless we do not get him next year. I'm not going to call it a fail off the bat right now just because he could come next year. Now, I don't know if he's going to be with the Pacers.
Team.
We don't even know what that team is yet, though. Like, we really don't know. Like, this is not going to happen. But let's just say he got traded to the Trailblazers. I don't believe he's going to stay with the Trailblazers. So if he got traded to the Cavs, I could see that being a concern. But for some reason, I don't think the Celtics thing is going to happen because the Pacers have been acting like idiots this whole entire week so far. Like, they're on the same thing that Phil Jackson is almost on, where they're trying to get some mind-blowing picks, and it's like, dude, that's not going to happen. You need to get rid of Paul George for something, or else he's going to leave you for nothing. So the Cavs, who have Kevin Love, I'm pretty sure they've offered him. These idiots don't even realize you could trade an all-star and get back an all-star, regardless of the fact that Kevin Love is not better than him. Yes, at least you do have another all-star, and you could just pair him up with Miles Turner. But it's like, what are you looking for? Like, the Cavs do not have a bunch of picks, so, like, they can't get nothing really but Love. And then with the Lakers, it's like, dude, you know the Lakers not going to give you 2. You know the Lakers not going to give you Ingram. So just take those 2 other picks and take Clarkson and just keep it moving. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, and they don't, or I do think they do get, but they don't get at the same time. Paul George's value, his trade stock value, is going to decrease. That's why they have to get rid of him by tomorrow, because usually in the NBA it decreases more and more, especially once the season starts. So it just blows my mind. And, like, with the Celtics, I don't know why the Celtics wouldn't trade 3 first-round picks for him. I don't know why they wouldn't. I guess maybe it has to do something with the thought of getting Gordon Hayward. But, I mean, even then, you could still put George as a 2 and Hayward as a 3. So I don't know what the Celtics are thinking. They might be holding out on this whole Porzingis thing because Phil Jackson, who needs to be locked up in Arkham Asylum, this dude is like, he's wilding out. He's really butthurt because Porzingis didn't go to the exit meeting or whatever. Like, dude, you have been worse than James Nolan has in less than, 4 years? He's only been in, 2-3 years? You've been worse than this dude in a matter of 3 years. Like, look, Carmelo has his flaws. But, dude, Carmelo has been way more mature than Phil Jackson. Then he said that stupid comment about LeBron and his buddies that he works with. That was stupid. And now this whole thing with Porzingis, you're butthurt about Porzingis. It's like, this is ridiculous. He should not be able to get away with this. And for the people who try to make some type of excuse because he's an 11-time champion, it's ridiculous. Like, wrong is wrong. This dude is wilding out. He needs to get fired immediately, and they need to find a way to trade Carmelo. Like, Carmelo's got to stop being prideful and stingy. Like, just get traded and call it a day. But I'm going all over the place right now because I have a bunch of stuff stuck in my head. But back to the
Amen.
No, dude,
I'm trying to think. This is what I was going to say with the Lakers. Yeah. As long as we get Paul George, that's all that matters to me, whether it's tomorrow, during the season, or by 2018. Yes, I would prefer him tomorrow, and I'm hoping that we do get him tomorrow. But, yeah, like, overall, we got rid of one of the worst contracts currently in the NBA with Mozgov. Hopefully we can get rid of Luol Deng within the next couple of months, or at least this year we can get rid of his. And as far as D'Lo, I'm really like, man, it's just crazy because I'm looking on the internet, like on Twitter and stuff. People are really angry. Like, Lakers Nation is really angry with this. And, like, for me, what were you going to say?
No, I was just gonna say I'm not like angry. Like, it's only bad if we don't get Paul George or something in return for this pick. But my thing is also, I was kind of wondering, maybe the reason why the Pacers are taking so long on like making this trade happen is because they're gonna try to see who they can even get at 27, the 28th pick. Like, what if, like, midway through the draft, they're like, Pacers trade. You know what I'm saying?
That could be.
That's valid. I don't see. My thing is based
but it
off
doesn't
the stuff
seem
that
that
I've been,
way, though.
Based off the stuff that I've been reading, they've been saying that they want like a bunch of like just a bunch of picks. Like they're looking for something mind blowing. Like they're trying to do what like the Celtics have been doing, so to speak. And it's like, dude, that's not going to happen. Everybody knows, dude, you're the one who's in a desperate situation, not the Lakers. Like, dude, you're about to lose Paul George regardless. So it's like you might as well get rid of him. And it's just the most idiotic thing. This dude, Kevin Pritchard, is driving me nuts. Like, dude, the Cavs are literally saying, hey, we will just give you love. Just give us Paul George. No, you don't want that because you want picks. And by the way, the Bulls don't even want love. So I don't know. Like I don't get what's going on. That's weird. And Griffin, before he left, he was trying to trade Love to the Suns.
Man, all I know is if I'm Boston, I'm going after Kristaps Porzingis.
No, I mean
number 3 pick, right? So, boom. All right, here you go. You want Josh Jackson?
Yo, Stan, I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear him.
I can hear you.
Stan's going in and out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I'm saying if I'm Boston, I'm going after Kristaps Porzingis. They got the 3rd pick.
Mm-hmm.
Trade that. They want Josh Jackson. Boom. Like, that's a pretty scary fit with Gordon Hayward.
That would be devastating. That'd be crazy. That'd be a really good team.
And I'm wondering, like, is that shit happening? Like, damn.
I agree with a lot of the things that both of you said. I mean, first off, about Phil Jackson,
oh my God, you hit it right on the
thing. It's disappointing to think that a guy who wins 11 rings is not only. I mean, it's okay to be a shitty, excuse my language, a mediocre GM, but it's another thing to kind of go after players like that, and especially your own players. And I think Carmelo definitely handled that very maturely. And I agree with you, Stan, in regard to especially the Celtics, and But what I'm really interested in is what do you guys think about, because a lot of what I heard is about Paul George and the Pacers, and a little bit about the Lakers also. So let's talk about both of those teams. And in regard to Paul George, wherever he ends up, which of those teams goes the farthest and is the most capable of beating the Warriors?
Between the Celtics. Wait, between which teams? Every team we just mentioned?
The teams that, in your guys' opinion, are the highest probability of where Paul George will end up. The top 3 teams where you think he'll end up.
Oh,
and
okay.
how
before
far do they go?
Into this,
I mean, for him to
on.
actually win. Go.
Yo. No, I was going to say, before we get into that, how about this? Let's start off with where do we think he's going tomorrow? Let's start off with that first.
Yes, yeah, that's good, yeah.
Man, what do I think?
I think he stays on the Pacers tomorrow. I'll just throw it out there.
I'm predicting they're going to make a last-minute trade either before the draft, or like during the draft, like right before their pick, like starting to panic or something. I just think the Lakers have a plan. They're not just trading D'Lo for nothing. I know they were stuck with Mozgov, but they did. I don't know. They did assume Brook Lopez, which granted it is an expiring contract. They could have moved Mozgov down the line. Like if they were just going to sign Paul George, and they could have made it work the following year. So I don't think they would have gotten rid of D'Angelo if they weren't for certain that they were going to get Paul George. Because I mean, I know you're not the biggest fan of D'Angelo, but the man, he did have potential backcourt as a two guard because he did play well as a two guard this year, and this was his second season, and he was in and out of the lineup. Third year, we'll see. I mean, I hope he actually does well in Brooklyn. I mean, he'll probably play for a mediocre team for a long while, part of his career. Honestly, I don't really see how he gets out of that Brooklyn hole. Anyways, I just got off topic. But
no,
it's all right.
That was great. What do you think, Evans?
Yeah.
Man. All right. So my heart says the Lakers, but if I'm going with my brain, I'm going to say the Cavs. I'm going to say somehow they bite the bullet and just take love and end up giving up Paul George to the Cavs. What I'm really hoping is that maybe they wait until the Lakers draft with those two other picks, and then hopefully those guys are good enough to interest the Pacers to just bite the bullet and trigger, and it's just all right, let's just take those two guys, Clarkson, and then just keep it moving.
Jordan Bell, I'm eyeing him.
It would be the most logical return for Paul George for sure. You said an
all-star
for an all-star.
Stalwart, he can, he's got a good heart. He can still score, rebound. I think he would be nice.
Okay, so which of the teams, we mentioned the Lakers, Cavs, and let's say the Celtics, let's say the Celtics are
so scary.
Which team, where he ends up, which team goes the farthest? I mean, probably the Celtics, but, I mean, what do you guys think?
Okay, you're saying, wait, hold up. You're saying that you think that he would go the farthest with the Celtics as opposed to the Cavs?
Yes.
I think he has a better chance of winning it all next year with the Cavs, but he has a brighter future. He can contend for 5 years with Celtics.
Okay.
I got the Cavs.
Yeah.
So with Paul George on the Cavs and LeBron, and no Kevin Love now, they beat the Warriors.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm
not saying that, but I don't have the Celtics beating the Warriors either.
Yeah, they're not either. But down the line, maybe they'd have a better chance than the Cavs. But yeah, either way, they're not beating the Warriors. With the Cavs, they're still not beating the Warriors because you need some kind of power forward unless they can get I just don't see how. Unless they can get Paul Millsap, but you can't just pay everyone.
So would it be better for Paul George, for his career, would it be better for him to end up on the Celtics then?
Paul George? No, I'm going to be defensive about that, man. You can't ask me that.
Hey, I'm being biased. The best place for him is LA, man.
Yeah, I can't even be objective about
that. Hey,
that.
I got to be a bird's eye view. I love my Lakers.
But it's you got to factor in the lifestyle. He's LA. I know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm Kurt Rambis without the glasses, man. Okay, so look, is Paul George at this point? It seems like he's the focal point of at least the NBA All-Stars in this offseason. There's LaMarcus Aldridge, Porzingis. We can get into that later.
Paul George is definitely a higher tier.
Paul George seems to be.
Aldridge don't even deserve to be in those other two names. Aldridge is a piece of dog crap. All right, continue.
Aldridge is a tier 3 star, the lower star now.
He's a scammer,
it's sad.
too.
It's a fall from grace. Right, it's bad. He went to the Spurs to win championships. It was supposed to be an easier team, and it unfortunately didn't work out. But
the funny thing is they still won games though. Like,
right, yeah, it's true.
But he just didn't show it. Like, he just not meant for that offense or something. Because I miss that man in Portland, man. Like that, he's the ball.
He was a beast.
Like, remember when he dropped back-to-back 40-point games on the Rockets on Dwight Howard, like, in the playoffs?
I believe it. And I think that team could be really good right now with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum's coming out there too.
Yeah, because Nurkic is nice, man. I like that Portland squad. Well, like, I'm also biased, too, because I lived out there, so I actually kind of like that squad.
Hey man, you gotta stick with it.
Yeah. I won't really like root for him like that. But, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, now that the draft is coming up, which of the lottery picks are going to? Which of the lottery picks are going to be the rookie of the year, or who do you think the rookie of the year is going to be?
I don't know.
No, this is a theory question.
So, like, I'm going to say if Josh Jackson gets traded for Kristaps and he's, like, a team on his own, then maybe him. But who knows? I got to say, I gotta wait till after the draft.
Okay.
This is post-draft talk for me.
Okay, so would you say an early prediction pre-draft would be Josh Jackson?
Based on that scenario, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Raymond?
I'm biased again. I gotta take Ball. I've been defending Ball in front of other people who've been wanting D'Lo to stay as a point guard. So I'm gonna defend Ball, man. I think he's that much of a game changer. So yeah, I'm going with him for rookie of the year.
I gotta go. I think Lonzo Ball, if he's got the right.
I'm just nervous. I said that 2 years in a row with our rookies.
Well,
no, but Ball's a different animal, man. Like I really do.
I think so too.
The only thing about him for me is I don't think he'll. Usually they give the rookie of the year to the person that's like the main kind of guy, and if Paul George comes and Ingram's balling and Clark, like, if he has if he's not playing the best player or the second best player, But hey, I think rookie of the years don't typically matter too much. Look at Michael Carter-Williams.
Absolutely. Definitely a rookie of the year that didn't end up panning out.
Brandon Jennings, Tyreek Evans.
Yeah. That's true. What do you think, Emmons? Who do you think the rookie of the year is going to be for an early prediction? You said Lonzo, right?
You said Lonzo, yeah.
You said Josh Jackson. Okay, my bad. Okay.
But that's early. Let me give you one after the draft. I was just thinking who can take over the team, and not have a supporting cast and just put up stats. You know what I mean?
I think he's good. I think you're right. He could get a lot of boards, blocks, steals. Okay, last question. Sorry for that little lapse. How far do you think the Lakers go next year with Paul and George?
I'll tell them at 42-3 wins.
Okay.
42 wins?
Yeah, this is based on my if the lineup goes the way that I envision it, Ball, George, Ingram, Randall, and Lopez, or even Zubac, it wouldn't matter. But Lopez is going to start. If he could stay healthy too, that's really going to help.
He's 20.
So, I would have
29.
Yeah, I've always liked him though. He's just been injury prone or whatever. But he
just needs to. I wonder what his health is right now.
He always seems to have Yeah, he's awesome. First off, he's great. I think it's a great upgrade for the Lakers. He does always have like little knee issues. However, when he's healthy, even this past year, he is shooting 3-pointers now, and that's crazy.
Yeah, he made more 3-pointers than D'Angelo Russell last year. I read.
Jeez, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
God damn. Wow. Yeah, and he has a twin brother too, so I don't know why that matters. No, he's good. I think he's a great upgrade for us. Zubac can learn a lot from him. And that's how I feel. I think they go to the playoffs, probably lose in the first round, maybe make it to the second round. But 40 wins would be awesome. Okay, I mean, we're almost at that time. Do you guys have any closing statements or anything else you guys wanted to say?